Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on where you're joining us from. Good to have you all here on the call this morning. I believe we are so excited to be on the call this morning. If you are excited to be here, I just want to see your comments. Just leave just leave a few comments for me in the chat section. I'm glad to be your facilitator this morning. I also believe that you've had a very wonderful sessions. You've had like 3 sessions, so far, and I believe you've all enjoyed these sessions. So I'm so happy to be here and to be your facilitator for today. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining us once again. I can see that we are already, plenty on the call. So I just want to leave a hat to Safia. I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing the name quite well. Safia, thank you very much. You're actually the first person that, dropped a comment in the chat section. So thank you very much. This hat is for you that I'm leaving in the chat section. We love you and we love every other person. Thank you so much. Just before I continue, I had like to know if my sound is clear enough. So just let me know in the chat section if I'm audible. Can you hear me? Very clear. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. So good to have everyone once again. Okay, so my name is Emmanuel. I'm a bilingual trainer with Impacta, and I'm not here alone on the call. I have my colleagues. So I have Sandra, I have Celestine, I have Beryl, and I also have others who are joining on YouTube, right? So we are all here for you, okay? So my colleagues will be in the chat section, in as much as you can't see them like this, but they will be in the chat section responding to your comments, your questions. So feel very free to interact with them. Ask them several questions. They love questions, okay? So my eyes will also be there in the chat to also look at what we are saying, right? Just a little information for us. Please, separate your questions from your comments. And you can only do that by asking questions in the Q&A section, okay? If you drop your questions in the chat, I might miss out because we are so much on the call, okay? So just do well to drop your questions in the Q&A section and then your comments in the chat because I'll only be attending to questions in the Q&A section. Thank you very much and good to have you on the call once again. So let me just read out a few names. We have Safia, who was the first person that said something on this call. Thank you so much. Good to have you. So Safia is joining from Nigeria. Good to have you on the call. So let me see who else is here with me. I can see Adeline. Adeline, you're welcome to today's session, joining from Kenya. I can see Priska. Priska is joining us from Nigeria. I can see Saba. I don't know if I'm actually getting the pronunciation quite well, but if I'm not, please pardon me, okay? We are from different regions, right? So Saba is joining from Ethiopia. Good to have you. Fatu is joining from Gambia. Good to have you here. Jennifer is joining from Ghana. Who else is here? I have Rachel. I have Joycelyn joining from Cameroon. I have who? Rachel joining from, I think I've missed that. Okay, that's fine. I have Angel. I have Rosalina. I don't know if I'm getting that pronunciation quite well, but if I'm not, please pardon me, right? I have Ange joining us from Cameroon. Thank you. Good to have you here. I have Victor joining from Malawi. Who else is here with me? Let me see. I have Emat. I have Jerry, I have Janet, I have Uyi, I have Gloria, I have Roderick, I have Veronica, I have Oluremi, I have Emmet, I have Ida, I have, is it Ada, well, anyone. Okay, thank you guys. I might not be able to, read out all the names in the chat section because we have a very good number of those who are joining the call with us this morning. Okay, so if I haven't called your name, that doesn't mean we have not seen you, right? We have seen you, just that the names are so much. Okay, so Yeremi, Patricia, I can see you. Abubakar, I can see you. John, I can see you. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys, and thank you for joining us today once again. So today we are going to have a very interesting session. A very, very interesting session, like so different from what you might have had before, right? So today we are going to look at growing your sales with Google Business Profile. Growing your sales with Google Business Profiles. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Before I just proceed, I would like to know how many of you know what Google Business Profile is? If you know what a GMB profile is, just let me know in the chat section. Or you've not heard it before. I just want to see yes, you know. I do, you do. Okay. Abdul, thank you so much. Jacqueline says, new to me. That's fine. That's why you are here. Okay. Nuruddin says, yes, I do. Okay. That's good. So I can see a lot of I do. So it seems I'm going to have this session with those who are already familiar with the platform, but that's not a problem, right? So if you're familiar with the platform, that's good. So definitely we are just going to learn the few things you're supposed to do as long as you have a Google Business Profile account. But if you don't know anything about the platform, don't also worry, because we are going to start from scratch. Okay. Thank you, guys, and good to be your facilitator once again. So before I go ahead, I would like to know if you're ready. So are you ready for today's session? Just drop your favorite emojis for me if you're ready. I love emojis. So I want to see emojis if you are ready for today's session. Any emoji, right? All right, thank you. Thank you. I can see those emojis coming. I can see those hearts. Chisom, I can see you. Choma, I can see you. Ephraim, I can see you. Habiba, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, the energy you're giving me is actually pushing me to give you more. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. So let's look at our agenda for today. So today we are going to learn how to discover a Google Business Profile and its benefit, right? We're going to learn how we can discover a Google Business Profile and its benefit. And we are going to also see how we can set up a Google Business Profile account, okay? So in case you don't have, or in case you wish to have, or in case you have already, maybe some things you have not really, put into place, today you're going to learn everything about that. And also how to create an attractive listing on the GMB profile. So we are going to learn these things. This is actually our point of focus for today's session. Okay, thank you, guys. So don't forget, I said today's session is going to be very, very interactive. So it will be full of questions, right? So in as much as you're learning in today's session, I also want to learn a few things from you. So I will be asking questions, and also give me that energy that I am already seeing in the chat section. Thank you, guys. So let's keep it rolling. Let's see how we can discover a Google Business Profile account. How can we discover the Google Business Profile account? And for us to achieve this, we will carry out a task, right? So we are going to jump into a task for us to be able to achieve this thing. So what I want you to do right now is jump on your search, right? So this might, push you a little bit out of the Zoom platform, or depending on the kind of device you're using. So jump on the search, and let's see how we can discover the latest restaurant around us, okay? So what you're going to do is this. When you go to Google, use a particular keyword. So what I mean by keyword is what you're typing on Google, okay? So a keyword could be just a letter, it could be a group of words, right? So use a keyword, make a search on the latest restaurant near you. So your keywords might be different from mine, okay? So I will also be making my search. Mine would be latest restaurants around me. So yours could be latest restaurant, or best restaurant around you, closest restaurant around you. So basically what I need is the keyword you're using and also the results you're seeing. So when you're coming back, you're telling me these two things. What did you see? And what keyword did you use? Okay, so let's do the search. Okay, so just carry out this activity in just a few minutes, and then let's see what you got. Okay, so jump on Google and do that for me. So I'm also making my search. Okay. Okay. So mine would be latest restaurant near me. So that's my keyword search. And so I've been able to see, so far I've been able to see Eden Lodge. I've been able to see Bonds and Bata. I've been able to see South 66. So if I keep going down, let me just click on more places and see all the results that I have gotten. Okay. So I've seen here Appetit Restaurant, I've seen Jevenique, I've seen Queens, I've seen Anioma Restaurant, I've seen Cravings, I've seen the Waterside, and so many other restaurants that even if I get to the last page, so I'll see page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which also carries so many other restaurants. Okay, so this is my keyword. Basically, what I want you to tell me is your keyword. This is my keyword, latest restaurants near me. And these are the results that I have gotten. These are the results that I have gotten. So now I'll be in the chat section. Who carried out the task? Okay, Priscilla says, restaurants near me, I see Clinanto. Okay, that's fine. Latest restaurants near me, Crown Bakery. Okay. Okay, let me see. Latest restaurants near me, New Cafe. Okay. Latest restaurants near me. Okay, what did you see? You can see here soup near me. KFC, okay. Closest restaurant near me, I can see Veg Delight. Okay, that's fine. Chicken Republic. Okay, that's cool. Latest restaurants near me, Chicken Republic. Okay, that's fine. Amala Hop. You sound like somebody, you sound like somebody in a particular region in Nigeria. Okay, I can see Ninja food. Okay, that's fine. I can see best restaurants around me. Gwarimpa Estate. Oh, that must be Abuja, right? I can see cheapest restaurants around me, De Last Touch. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you for the engagement and thank you for your responses. So basically, why I asked you to carry out this task is because first, before you go to the search, you must have a need, right? You must have a problem. You need answers to whatever thing you want, right? So when you get to the search, you're using a keyword. And this time around, my keyword was latest restaurant near me. And now what Google does is that Google will filter. First, it will scan the internet, right? To find websites and content that carries this keyword that you made a search on. And then it will filter the result to your location. All right. So even if we are using the same keyword and you are in Abuja, just as I am, in PH, right? So if we are using the same keyword, you're in Abuja, I am in PH, we might not get the same result. Okay, now Abuja and PH, they are two different states in Nigeria for those that are not, in Nigeria, okay? So that was just to explain that, all right? So we might not have the same result because Google filters the result based on the location and the keyword that you're using, okay? So that was just to explain how we can get the latest restaurant around us, right? How we can discover a Google business profile. So all of these are Google business profiles, okay? all these results that we see, they are Google business profiles. And how do you know them? First, you see they have images, right? They have images, a business name, description, star rating. You can see their opening and closing hours. Okay, let's just open one so you can get to see what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, so let's use Eden Lodge, for instance. So I'm trying to access Eden Lodge right now. So you can see that Eden Lodge, it's a nice restaurant from the images I can see, right? You can see they have opening hour here, they have an address, they have a service option, they have a contact, that's phone number. So if you click on their opening hours, you see this blue icon, this blue arrow. So if you click on it, you will see that you see the different days in which they open and they close. On Thursday, they open by 8 a.m., which is today, and they will close by 9 p.m. So on Friday, which is tomorrow, you can see 8 a.m. and you can also see days in which they are not available. So this is how to discover a Google business profile. You can see the star rating. They have 4.1 star rating so far. And here they have attached the link to their social media, profiles. And then if you keep going down, you can basically see what people are saying, about their restaurant. When we look at the reviews, let's click on the reviews. And if you come down, you see what people are saying, right? I went there for brunch, but the place was quite stuffy and all of that. You can see that's actually a negative, review. And, all of these things makes a Google business profile, either a good or a bad profile, right? So now, basically, why we made the search was so we know how to find a Google business profile. And as a business, you will want to be on the search, right? You want to be on the map so that people can locate your business. So if you're just operating physically, that means that's to say you have only a physical store. You don't have an online business. You're not online, maybe with the help of the GMB profile, right? You are missing out a lot on your audience, right? Because we have a lot of people who go to the search, who find information, who find contact details of an organization, and you will also want to leverage on this opportunity on the search, okay? So that's how to discover a Google business profile. So we can't talk about the Google business profile without mentioning the maps, right? Because they are all linked together. And now the map is a web-based service that provides detailed information about geographical region sites, and satellite around the world, right? Just to break down what I just read, the map is a very free and powerful tool offered by Google. Okay, so several times it has helped me in one way or the other, most especially when I remember when I went to a particular location and I couldn't find my way out, right? So the map is that tool offered by Google that you can use to, achieve this, right? Find your way out, locate businesses, locate organizations, find their contact details, trace them to their physical location. The map is that tool. So it's a free tool offered by Google and it's a web-based service tool. So don't forget that, all right? Okay, let's look at benefits of a Google map. What are the benefits of a Google map? First, the Google map helps people to find your business, right? So people are able to find your business through the map. Remember, I said that your Google business profile is linked to the map. So they can easily locate your business as long as you are on the map. And then the Google map encourages people to visit your location or your website. So when you have your website linked to your Google business profile, people are able to visit your website just by tracing you through the map. And they are also able to locate your physical store because you are on the map, right? So it's a very powerful tool by Google, okay? So lastly, Google Map displays your business with images, okay? It displays your business with images. So before someone even arrives to your physical store, they are able to see on the map the images in which you've been able to upload about your products, about your services, the interior image, the exterior image, everything you have to offer as a business, right? So you are able to upload all these things on the map, and people are able to see these images. And sometimes these images are always very, very attractive, right? I remember ordering for something without even knowing I ordered for it, just because of how attractive the image and everything was looking like, right? And that was shawarma, because I love that so much. Okay, talking now about the Google Business Profile. The Google Business Profile is a free tool to manage how your business appears on the Google search and maps. Okay, it's a free tool that helps you to manage your business. It's more or less like, an online store, right? So you open a page there, and then you upload your products, you upload your services. Basically, you showcase everything you're doing as a business on the Google Business Profile. So it's a free tool, actually, right? So we will get down to how we can use and even how we can create a Google Business Profile account. I hope we are together. Please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate. Leave your questions in the Q&A section. Okay? Thank you so much. So let's keep it rolling. Okay, why is Google Business Profile important for your business? Why is it important for your business? We have 97% of people who learn more about local companies online than anywhere else. And that is very, very true, right? So these figures are really giving us a mind-blowing kind of idea on how we can leverage on the Google Business Profile to shoot our business, to create awareness, and profit from so many other things that comes from having a Google Business Profile account. Imagine having 97% of people learning more about local companies online. So before, if an organization comes to you, right, and they want to maybe partner with you or do any business with you, what's the first step? And let's say this is the first time you're hearing about that organization. What will you do first? You jump online. Try to read more about them. Try to know what people are saying about them. If it's an organization you need to partner with or not, or if you need to go for the deal or not, right? So a lot of people go to the search. So when people go to the search, if you're not online as a business, they can't find you. So the only way for you to be found online is by having a Google Business Profile, okay? We also have 91% of adults who uses the search engine to find information and contact details of local businesses. That's very true. So let's assume I know the name of the organization, okay? So I don't have access to your email. I don't have access to your contacts, but I know the name. So I can go to the search, use your business name and search, and Google will bring out your organization, right? That's your website. And with this website, I'm able to find your contact details. I'm able to reach out to you through that. I'm able to find your email or maybe your social media handles on this platform. So a lot of people go to the search just to find information and contact details about local businesses. And you can see the statistics. So now we have 56% of actions on Google My Business listings, which are website visits. Okay, 56% of actions on Google My Business profiles, which are website visit. So imagine that those who have linked their Google Business Profile accounts to their website, or those who have attached their website link to their Google Business Profile account, these are testimonials that are coming from them. Oh, we have a lot of website traffic, right? Just because we have a Google Business Profile account. And there you are, you have a website, but you are still looking for traffic. Why not just link your website to your Google Business Profile account? And there you go. You start having traffic as long as you are able to optimize your profile in a very good way. Then lastly, we have 16% of businesses that receive more than 100 calls each month just from having a Google Business Profile account, okay? Imagine that. This is so mind-blowing. 100 calls each month just because they have a Google Business Profile account. And there you are complaining that, oh, I've been posting on my platforms, but I don't receive any call. No one is buying. No one is doing this. Why not, start having a Google Business Profile account? Okay. All right, guys, let's keep it coming. Benefits of using a Google Business Profile account. First, you show up on maps. I think I've already explained that, right? And secondly, it helps you build trust with your customers. So when you have a Google Business Profile account, remember that when we made that search, we made a search, right? And we saw so many restaurants. Now, each of these restaurants, they have a review section where you get to read reviews or where you get to drop reviews for them. For instance, the negative review we just saw, right? So this alone builds trust with your customers. Imagine having a lot of reviews. People are saying so many good things about your business profile. Okay. So a lot of people are saying, oh, I went to this, you were so good. I bought this from you and you were very, they are actually praising you. This alone will build trust with your audience. Because for someone like me, if I want to do business with you, I have to look at what people are already saying first about you before I even jump into a conclusion to start making any deal with you, right? So I will look at what are people saying about this brand. Are they genuine? Are their products and services of quality and all of that, right? So it builds trust with your customers. It also teaches you more about your customers. So when you leverage on the Google Business Profile insights, right? It builds, you're able to learn more about your audience, okay? So when you leverage on the insights, you learn more about your customers. By learning more about your customers, you're able to know when they came to your profile, what did they do? How are they engaging with your profile? What are they worth to you, right? So you are also able to know how your profile is also performing as long as you have a Google Business Profile, okay? So it helps you increase your traffic. I think I also earlier explained that. So when you have your website, the URL of your website linked to your Google Business Profile account, so people are able to see your business profile. They are able to go through different, areas of your profile just to see what you have. If they are not satisfied, the link to your website, the link to your social handles are linked to your Google Business Profile. So they can, easily click on that link and learn more about your business. Okay, so it helps you stay ahead of your competitors. Now, let me explain how a Google Business Profile can help you stay ahead of your competitors. You know that when I was making a search, there is one restaurant I didn't see, but it's just opposite my house, just opposite here, right? But I didn't see them when I made a search. And if you also recall, I also earlier said that when you're making a search on Google, Google will filter your search to your location. So only things that are closer to you or to the location in which you are that will come up for you to see. But they are closer to me. This restaurant is closer to me, but I didn't see them, right? Why didn't I see them? Because probably they don't have a Google Business Profile account. But there are other restaurants that I saw. Some of them are still closer to me. Some of them are far away from me, right? This is because they have a Google Business Profile account. Now, these ones that have a Google Business Profile account, they are already ahead of this one that is just opposite my house that doesn't have a Google Business Profile account. Why? How are they ahead? Because people are able to reach out to those ones, throw their contact details on their Google Business Profile account. So if I'm this person that is always indoors, right? I can just be in my house, call them to, I could basically order for anything and they could do a door delivery and bring the package. While this one just opposite me is just there losing out on customers, okay? So you stay ahead of your competitors as long as you have a Google Business Profile account. So we've come to our first pause for questions. And I think this is a very beautiful moment for me to take a pause and hear from you as well. Okay, please. Any questions? I can't see any on the Q&A. Some of them has already been answered by my team members. Thank you so much for the beautiful, energy and work you're already putting in the chat section. Okay. Please, how can I assess the review from customers on my GMB profile? This is a very good question. So at the end of the session, okay, I'll show you that, right? So let's just assume we are going to have a little time to go into the step-by-step way on how to create a Google Business Profile account. But I will definitely show to you where you can get the review section, right? Okay. That was from Ikpenyong. Please, how can I create this site for free? Thank you so much. Very good question. So in my next slide, I'll basically answer that. How can you create a Google business profile? Same question. I'll answer that right in the next slide. Do you have to have a business website to optimize a Google business profile account? No, you don't. You don't have to have a business website, right? Before you can optimize. We are going to talk about optimization as well in the next slide, right? So optimization is just those things you do to make your profile stand out from others, right? So it has to do with a lot of things, your images, your content, your keywords, and all of that, okay? Website, not unless the question is irrelevant for today's session. I don't understand that. Please, could you refresh your question? Do you have to have, okay, I think I've answered that. Okay, that's fine. If there is no other question, I think I've gone through the ones. Okay. Please, someone confirm from your end. Someone is complaining that I'm not audible. So I need to know, am I audible or it's from Lucy's end? Please let me know. Oh, I am. Okay, thank you so much. So Lucy, please confirm from your end. You can kindly use, an earpiece. If I'm providing a service and not based in a location, can I still do it? Yes, definitely. You can still have a Google business profile, even if you don't have a location or you are not in the exact spot that your business is. You can still have a Google business profile, right? But it is only advisable to have a location so that people can trace you on the map, right? That was from Jobet. I don't know, I can't pronounce the first name. Okay, so just pardon me. Can an engineer have a Google? Definitely, you can, right? You can have a Google. It's for everybody, right? Even if you're selling pepper, you're selling crayfish, you can decide to have a Google business profile, right? It's for everyone. I dropped a question in the chat. Please bring it to the Q&A, right? I'm not answering to questions in the chat section. How could one close my Google business profile after I don't need it anymore? Okay, so what you just basically do is delete it, right? So you can, I'm going to show you, at the end, how you can get rid of a Google business profile account if you no longer have a need for it. Can Google suggest a business that has no Google account, but is Google Maps? I don't think I am getting that question. Please, can you refresh that? So I will get that very well. Do you mean if Google can suggest a business? That's the part that I don't really get well. That was from Sama. I hope I don't murder people's names today. You have to be big to own a GMB. You don't have to be big, right? Like I earlier mentioned, you want to sell crayfish, you can have a Google business profile account. Irrespective of what you want to do, you can have a Google business profile, account. Okay, so thank you. Let's just jump into the next part of the training. You can keep your questions coming. Most of my team members will attempt to some of them, and also I will answer a lot of them, right? So you can also kindly help me. This is to my moderators. Please kindly help me take away those questions I've already answered in the Q&A section. So thank you so much. Let's just move ahead. So now, how can we now set up a Google business profile account? How do we go about that, right? There are only 4 ways to go about it. First, create the profile itself. So after creating your Google business profile itself, verify your profile. After verifying your profile, make your profile shine and optimize your profile. So these are just the basic steps on how you can go about having a Google business profile account. So let's start with step 1. How do we now create a Google business profile account? The first thing is to visit business.google.com. business.google.com. The link will be shared in the chat section, okay? business.google.com. So when you click on the link, an environment will pop up where you see create profile or manage profile. So whichever one comes up, click on it. Then it will bring you to an environment like this, such as the one you are seeing on your screen, okay? So when it brings you to an environment like this, you'll be asked two things. First, your business name. Secondly, your category, okay? So now, business name is business name. I don't need to explain much on that, right? So you add your business name there, and then you select a category for your business. Now, a category here is trying to, filter that aspect of your niche, what you're doing, right? So let's assume I bake cakes. So I can select a category like, cake, something, whatever, or I sew clothes, right? So I could select a category like fashion and design or fashion industry, depending on the one that pops up. So now this is what you have to note. You might not see exactly the category in which you're working as a business, okay? So if you happen to be in this situation, just pick a category that is closest to your niche, okay? You might not see exactly, but pick the one that is closest to your niche. So two things on the first page, your business name and a category. So when you're done, consider adding other details that will make your profile to stand out. Other details like your location, your address, your website, if you have one, your contact details, and your opening hours. So these are the things that you will basically add. They are just basic information, right? So if you have a location, just add the location and then fix yourself on the map. And pick a category, then add a website. So this is basically you copying the URL of your website and then attaching to your Google Business Profile account. Add a website and, add a phone number. When we were making a search, you saw that profile in which we were going through. We were able to see their contact details. So I could copy that phone number, reach out to them for any deliveries, right? And also add your opening hours. So this is you adding on Monday. What time do you open? What time do you close? On Tuesday, same. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday, on Sunday, do you open at all on Sunday? You are able to fix all these details because this is what will make your profile to really stand out. Okay, are we together? Do not hesitate to ask questions. Okay, so let's just keep it rolling. So the next step will be to verify. Now, this is one of the most important aspects or steps when you're creating a Google Business Profile account. We talk about the verification step, right? So you need to verify your account. What do we mean by verifying your account? If you create a Google Business Profile and you do not verify your profile will not be visible for your audience, okay? So just as I made a search using a keyword, latest restaurant near me, I saw so many business profiles that has that keyword, right? Or that has a content that is linked to that keyword. Now, even if you're doing everything on your profile, you're adding keywords, you're adding images, everything that could make a profile stand out, and you are not verified, you will not be visible for your audience to see, right? So make sure you verify your accounts. And you can only do this, Google changes things a lot, right? Google keep changing things here and there. I opened the Google Business Profile 2 weeks ago, and the verification method I saw was quite different from the one I opened about 4 days or so, 4 days right now, right? So the one I saw 2 weeks ago, I was asked to make a little video. Actually, I opened it for someone, right? So I was asked to make a little video, about my products and services. So I did a little video about product and services of this particular person, and I uploaded for Google. So depending on the verification method that comes up, just follow the steps and do it. Then the one I opened 4 days ago, I was just basically sent a code to my email. So the code entered the email, I copied the code, and I got verified instantly, okay? So depending on the verification method that pops up for you, make sure you just follow the basic steps and get verified, but make sure you are verified, because if you're not verified, whatever you're doing as a business won't be visible. So if your business is, let's say, let me use someone's name here. If your business is Andrew's Fashion and Design, and you create a Google business profile using that name, Andrews Fashion and Design, and then you are not verified. And from my end, I search for Andrews Fashion and Design. I won't see you. Okay, so that's why we need to verify our profile. So when you're done with the verification, there are also some tips that you need to consider, right? To make your profile stand out, to make your profile shine. Okay, and let me go back to the practical. Okay, if you look at this profile, you see. Let me do this. Let me click on more places, right? You will see that all these profiles, they have images, they have this, they have that, right? So let me go for the one. First thing, if I'm the one to take any action on all these profiles, the first thing I will look at for, are the reviews, right? So I'll look at, they have 4.5 star rating. So I would likely do anything with this restaurant. So if I click on this restaurant right now, it comes up. Oh no, oh God. You can see the kind of food. I hope no one is fasting, because if you are, sorry. Okay, you can see the kind of food that we have on their profile, right? So here you don't even stress yourself. Looking at all of these are the things that creates an attractive listing, right? You look at the interior part of their restaurants, you look at their meals, oh my God. So when you look at this, and also look at the reviews that people are giving to them, you just know that, oh yeah, this is so true about whatever they are saying, about their restaurants. I'm having this feeling that someone is already, swallowing saliva here and there. Okay, let me just, jump off so that. All right, so to make your profile stand out, make sure you have a logo for your business, right? A logo for your business. Make sure you add that logo for your business. Make sure you had a cover photo for your business, right? These are very, very important. So if you, let's take, for instance, you have a Facebook profile, okay? Not page, profile. That's your personal Facebook account. So on your profile, that will be your personal image. That's, the personal image on your Facebook profile, right? Then on the cover photo could be any other thing. Then if you are a business and you maybe have a Facebook page, right? Your profile, where you have your personal image on the other one, should be your logo now, right? The logo of your business. And then the cover photo could be maybe those products and services in which you're offering. Let's say you're selling shoes, hairs, handbags. You can bring all those things into one image as a cover photo, right? So the same thing goes for your Google Business Profile account. You need to have a logo for your business. That's why when you started the first session, which was building a brand and selling online, you were taught on how to go about having a logo for your business, right? That is you basically going to canva.com. With canva.com, the link will be shared in the chat section. So with canva.com, you can get a free logo for your business, right? So this is you signing up on the platform and then visiting those free templates that are found on the platform. Pick the one that is nice and good looking in your eyes, and then customizing. By customizing, you don't need any technical knowledge. This is you changing the name, changing the color, and whatever thing that needs to be changed, then adding yours, download it, and there you go, you have a logo for your business. So add logos on your business profile, add cover photos, very, very important, and also focus on sharing great content. Content is everything, right? Content, most especially when we are talking about Google Business Profile. So you will want to focus on written content. Images, videos, they are so good, just as we saw on on one of the profiles, one of the restaurants, right? You saw images of their meals and all of that. Images and videos are very good. But as long as it has to do with the Google Business Profile, focus more on the text content. Because when you're making a search, or when people are making a search on Google, Google filters your results based on your keyword. So those keywords must be attached to your content, must be attached to your Google Business Profile, right? So that Google can be able to locate your profile and make it visible to your audience. Okay? So text content is more essential as long as we are talking about Google Business Profile. Then add your address. If you have an address, add it. If you have a physical location, add them. Then your opening hours. What time do you open? What time do you close? Fix them, because these are the things that will make your profile stand out. Now, let me go back to explain more on address. Opening hours. Okay. So look at this profile right now. Okay, let's go back to the page. Just a moment. Okay, I found it. Okay, you can see right now, today is Thursday. If I click on this icon, today is Thursday. That's it's bolded here, right? That today is Thursday. And they opened today by 10 a.m. and they will be closing by 9 p.m., right? So you can see here that it's showing open. That means they are available at this moment. So if I want to reach out to them, I'll look at this first. I'll know that, okay, right now they are currently open. So I will copy these contacts and then reach out to them. Now, if I see closed here, that means it must have been, the time must have been after 9 p.m. So it will automatically change to close, right? And then let's also assume that you won't be available, right? On a particular day. On Monday, you open by 9 a.m. and you close by 10 a.m. And that very Monday, or on a particular good Monday, you won't be available. Let's say you have a function, you have a wedding, you have any other thing to attend, right? So you can go back to manage your profile. By managing is you just changing the opening hours, right? There's a button there, you just toggle it off, letting your viewers know that you won't be available. So it will be needless someone coming to your profile, seeing that you are open, they reach out to you, but they can't get your services, right? It shows a poor customer service already, okay? So you will need to be managing that. And also add your contact information, which is also one of the things that will make your profile stand out. All right, let's move on. You have to optimize your profile. What do we mean by optimization? Let's go back. Today is a practical session. I hope you are not tired. So let's go back. This is what we mean by optimization. You see all these profiles. You see the first one is Eden Lodge, restaurants, Bonds and Butter. You see South 66. You see, is it Appetite or Appetite? Okay. You see Jevenique, you see Queen's Restaurant. Okay. So now all these restaurants that you're seeing right now are on the first page of my search engine. What do I mean by first page of my search engine? Now, if I scroll down, you see page 2. Now, all these other restaurants that you're seeing, they are on the first page of my search engine, right? So if I click on page 2, you see other restaurants. And you scroll down, click on page 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, till page 1000, depending on where it is stopping on the search, okay? So now my question will be, why is it that other restaurants are appearing on page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which people rarely visit? If I want to visit and do anything with any of these restaurants, I will stop with the information I'm seeing here. I won't even go to page 2, except and otherwise, I have a very strong need or urgent need, right? And you will also bear me, you will also attest to that. Any information you are finding on the search, you stop with the information on page 1, isn't it? You rarely go to page 2, not as if information that are found on page 2, 3, 4, and the rest are not, valuable information. They are very good information. But sometimes we just focus on the ones that we find on page 1. So what do we mean by optimization? Optimization is the process of it's a process, right? Of just making sure that your profile, your website, your content appears on the first page of the search engine, okay? I believe you learned about this in your second session, right? When you were learning about digital marketing. So it's the process of making sure that your content, your website, your Google Business Profile appears on the first page. So what are those things you need to do when we narrow it down to a Google Business Profile? Those things you have to do is first add your attractive photos. These are one of the things that will add or make sure that your profile is optimized. Your attractive photos. Remember when we looked at that restaurant, over here, my throat was running up and down because of, those captivating and attractive images that I saw on their profile. Okay. So add those attractive photos. They are very, very unique for the optimization of your profile. Then update your schedule. Regularly update your schedule. What do I mean by updating your schedule? Now, just as I earlier mentioned, on Monday, you won't be available. On Tuesday, you won't be available. On Wednesday, you won't be available as a business. Go back to your profile. You are the owner. You can manage that profile, right? Go back to your profile, then update your schedule. By updating it, let your viewers or your visitors know that you are not available on this day at this time. Okay? Toggle the button on, toggle it off. Okay, then update your content. Don't post today and come back after 3 years to post. You won't get any results. So this one works in all the platforms, not just Google My Business Profile. There are people when they're, most especially, I used to see a lot of them on social media, right? So when they are starting their social media journey, they start uploading their content today. They can be very consistent the first week, and probably they don't get any results. They are tired and they give up. It doesn't work that way, right? So you need to be updating your content. Make sure you are visible, you are present before your audience. Come up with new things. Be creative. Add those attractive content on your profile, because these are the things that contribute to the optimization of your profile. Now, let me just, I don't want to shock you, but let me blow your mind. Okay, now, when your profile is being visited every single moment, you are sending a signal to Google. Now, you're telling Google that, oh, my profile is active. People are visiting your profile. So definitely Google will push your profile from whatever page it is on the search to the first page, because it is active. People are visiting it. They are clicking on your website link. There is an engagement. There is an interaction. Okay. So always make sure you update your content, then create sites for your business, basically linking your website to your Google Business Profile account. Okay. Another pause for questions before we get to the last the last part of the training. Any questions? Let me look at the Q&A. Please ask questions. I love questions. I love questions. And my moderators also love questions. Okay. Please, any questions? Let me look at the Q&A. I am trying to set up, but it's asking me to start a campaign. No, you shouldn't. Probably you're doing something wrong, right? So we are going to look at that. Let me just brush through so we can go to the step-by-step way on how to create a profile, okay? That was from Safua. Any other questions? Well, if there is no question, let me just go to the last part of okay, I see one. Let me just see. Please, how can I create a Google page? Yes, the first step is go to business.google.com. Basically, I'm going to show you 2 ways, okay? So let me just rush through. Okay, let's go to the last part of the session. How can we create an attractive listing on Google My Business Profile? Remember, I earlier mentioned your images are very, very important, right? So with your attractive, to create an attractive listing, you have to focus on good images. I can tell you, I ordered shawarma without knowing. One day, I love shawarma. So I visited, I don't know, I was just, I think I was just browsing on the internet and I saw their ad coming up. So I mistakenly clicked on the ad and I saw good looking shawarma. You know, if you actually love shawarma, you are my friend. So I saw shawarma, you know, the whole thing. I got attracted. I just copied their contacts, reached out to them. I did not even know when I did all this. The only time I came back to my senses was when they brought it to my door, right? They just called on me that, oh, I am in front of the house. And there I came back, the whole thing was now clear. Oh, I ordered shawarma. So for you to create an attractive listing, You have to focus on your images. Focus on those things that will attract your customers. Your images, the reviews, very, very important, okay? So make sure you always ask your audience, your customers, to drop those reviews for you, okay? Your reviews are very, very important as well for you to create an attractive listing. And then key ways to optimize your listing. How do you now optimize your listing? Your attractive pictures. I've earlier explained, about how you can have attractive photos, okay? Then create photos for your Google Map listings. So also make those photos, take those images for your Google Map listings, and also focus on creating engaging posts. Your post must be engaging, must be educative, must be, must be fun, right? So don't just talk about your business. Sometimes create fun in your, in your content. This will create engaging posts, right? Make sure that your contents are engaging, they're educative, they are there to nurture your audience, and every other thing that could make your content unique, right? So leverage on insights as well. Your Google Business Profile has an insight section. Leverage on that insight section for you to know how your profile is performing. The people that are visiting your profile, what do they have to offer? What are they worth to you? Then your content, how are they engaging on your content, right? Leverage on the insight. And then lastly, the reviews. The review is also very, very important. Whenever a customer buys from you, try to have that reviews. Reviews could come in different ways. You could copy the review link of your Google Business Profile, share on your platforms, share on WhatsApp status, share on Facebook, on Instagram, and let them drop reviews for you. You can chat with them and they drop those good reviews for you. You screenshot them, upload them on your Google Business Profiles, right? These are also ways to create and optimize your listings. Are we together? Okay, let's move on. Then add attractive photos. How can you add attractive or even have an attractive photo? First, your lighting is very, very important. Now, if you look at me, you can see me clearly. Why? Because I'm facing my light. So if I start backing my light, you won't see me clearly. So when you're taking those images, make sure that your lighting is well positioned and consider the focus. What do we mean by focus? Depending on the device you're using. So if you're using, let's say, a mobile device, there is always a rectangle that is always dangling at the front of the screen, right? So make sure that that rectangle or that squared box is positioned in one place. If it's moving and you're taking an image at that very moment, the image will be blurred, okay? So make sure it is at a fixed position before taking an image. Then use editing tools to also edit your image, frame them if necessary, so that your images will look nice and unique. Remember the restaurant you remember the restaurants we saw. You can see how sharp their images were, right? So you can borrow devices that can help you achieve this. I know of Apple, I know of Samsung that can give you good images, right? Even if you don't have a good device. Okay, for you to create photos for your Google Map listing, consider taking interior images, exterior images, and even a virtual tour of your store, right? What do you have to do? Or what do you have to offer? Just make that video, add them on the map so that people can be able to trace you with that. So when someone sees you on the map, I am in my house, I see your business on the map, I know that, okay, this is the building that I'm going to stop. I'm already seeing the image on the map. So when I start tracing you, I start coming to your location, I'm able to know that when I see the building, I know that, oh, I saw this building on the map, so I'm definitely stopping here. So take that interior and exterior image and add them all up on the map, all right? And then create engaging posts. How do you create engaging posts? Consider the title, adding titles to your post, right? I earlier mentioned that as long as the Google Business Profile is concerned, you must focus more on text content because it has to do with keywords, and people are using these keywords to search for things on the web, okay? Now, provide a call to action button on your content. So what we mean by call to action is if people see your content or maybe your ads on the Google My Business Profile, when they click on the ad, what should they do? Should they land on your social media page and start chatting you up, right? Should they leave a review for you somewhere, or should they sign up on a form? These are all call to action buttons, right? And also use photos and videos. In as much as text content is important, also consider using photos and videos when you are uploading them on your Google Maps or on your business profile, right? So now, make sure that whenever you're posting a content, your images must carry 80%, and then your text must carry 20%, right? So it's just a rule, right? So you wouldn't want to make your post to carry more text than the image, right? Than the creative, than the visuals, okay? All right, so write a clear description. Don't bring too many big grammar, in your content, right? You want to show that you are too professional. You start speaking big English, introducing those big words to your content. Remember that we have about 80%, even not up to 90% of people who go to the search. So everybody's not on the same level, right? So you will want to use clear terms that they would understand as long as your business is concerned. So don't bring in all those technical terms that people will have to be opening big dictionaries before before they understand what you mean. Okay, then ensure your posts are so accurate. Okay, be accurate with your posts every single time. And lastly, leverage on the insights. Leverage on insights. Okay, it is very important for you to leverage on insight. And then don't forget that your Google Business Profile has an insight section. So from the insight section, you can find out how customers found your business. How did they find you? Did they use a keyword search? For instance, I found those restaurants through a keyword, which was nearest restaurant near me, or best restaurants near me, depending on the keyword you also made use of, okay? So you can find Google Business Profiles with the help of a keyword. You can also find them with a business name search. So if I already know the name of your business, so I can just basically come and type and your business will appear, okay? So you are able to know from the insight section of your Google Business Profile, how did customers found me? Did they go to Facebook? While they were navigating through my Facebook page, they saw my Google Business Profile link and they clicked on it and they landed on my Google Business Profile. You're able to know that. Now, this will help you to know where to channel your marketing effort. So if you know that a lot of your customers are coming from Facebook, then why not advertise more on Facebook? Because they are coming on Facebook to visit your business profile. If you discover that, oh, they are searching for you through a keyword, they found you through, let's say 80% found you through a keyword, then make sure that that very keyword that they are using to find you, attach them on all your content when you're uploading, okay? So leverage on these insights. And also the insight section will present to you what they did when they found you. What did they do? When they came to your business profile, what did they do, right? You're able to know all these things. And also where customers are coming from. Facebook, Instagram, where are they coming from to, have an engagement on your profile? And then when people engage the most, you are also able to know this. You post the content in the morning, you don't have any shares, you don't have any likes, you don't have any comments. This is what so many people have been complaining on, right? So I don't have any engagement, I don't have any this, Have you asked yourself, what time of the day do I have engagement on my platform? Have you asked yourself, is my content resonating with my audience? You need to ask yourself all these questions, right? So it's not just about complaining. Try to find out. If you post a content in the morning, you don't have any engagement. Just understand that your audience are a working class, right? They are in the working class group. Possibly in the morning, they are rushing, seeing how they can go to work. Even in the daytime, they might not really have a lot of time apart from the lunch hour, right? So in the evening time, you might possibly have a lot of engagement because when they come back, they try to relax on their couch and they come online, and then that's when you see the engagement, okay? So instead of you to waste your time posting your content in the morning, why not focus on posting your content in the evening, okay? Okay, now lastly, how your engagement are being compared to similar listings. So these are basically all the points in which you can find on the inside section of your Google Business profile. So we have come to the last pause for questions before we just go step by step. I think we still have about a few minutes. So let's just go step by step way on how we can create a Google Business Profile account. Okay. So, or should I answer all other questions at the end? I think that's what I should do, right? So let me just jump on how we can have a Google Business Profile so that I can answer so many other questions that was earlier asked. Okay. So let me come to my browser. So let me know what you're seeing on your screen so that I will be sure that I'm sharing the right screen. Okay. What do you see on my screen? Which screen am I sharing? What can you see? Google, thank you very much. Okay, Google, thank you very much. That's fine. All right. So this is how we go about this. Okay. What you need to do first, there are two ways for you to have a Google Business Profile account. The first one is go to your search like this. But before you even start it, make sure that you have logged in your email, because without an email, you can't have a Google Business Profile. Make sure you have logged in your email on that browser. Now, this is my work mail. It has already been, registered on this browser. So what do you need to do now? The next step is come here, type business.google.com. You launch it. Okay. So it won't take me to the environment I was expecting. Why? Because I had already created a Google Business Profile account. This was actually a demo account when I was actually also having a session like this, right? So I created this profile and luckily I was verified. You can see immediately I was verified. You can see. So this profile already exists on this email, right? So what I need to do now is, because you can have so many business profile accounts on one email, so I can now add. But if you don't have, it will take you to an environment where you can get started. So let me now add a profile. You can come here. Now this profile is
Hi, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
So another thing you can do is, instead of going to business.google.com straight, you can go to business.google.com/create.
Okay.
So it takes you to a new page where you need to create another business. So you can do that. You can show them.
Okay. Business.google/create. Hello, Sandra. Business.google/create.
Remove that last. Remove the last. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's good. Business.google/create. So you can go about that, and that's if you already have a business profile, right? But if you don't have, you can as well add, just as I wanted to show to you, right? You can as well add, and then basically get to this same environment. So from here, you can now add your business name, right? From here, you can add a business name. So what's your business name? Let's pick any business name, right? What should I name my business now? Okay. Peter's. Let me say Peter's. Peter's food industry. Okay. So let's go with that, right? Don't mind me, I love food. So from here, I have a business name, Peter's Food Industry. So over here now, you can add a business category, okay? So remember, I earlier said you need a category for your business. So I'm into food. I love food. So you can pick one, food manufacturer. I think that's good for me. Food producer, depending on what you're doing, right? So let me just go with that. And you click on next. So when you click on next, do you want to add a location, right? So, well, what you need to know is I will be skipping a lot of things, right? I'll be skipping a lot of things because this is a demo kind of, practical, right? So I'm just doing this for you to see how it's done, okay? So I don't need a location, but if you have one, you can add, then click on next. I hope you are following. Please, I don't want anybody to, to lose out on this other part of the session. Okay. Where do you want to serve? So over here, let's assume you're in Nigeria. Let me use Nigeria. So you can also, estimate this with whatever location in which you are, right? So I am in Nigeria, and as a business, Peter's Food Industry. As Peter's Food Industry, I only function in 3 cities in Nigeria. So I function in Abuja. I pick Abuja. I function in Lagos and Ibadan. So these are the 3 cities in which I only operate. So you go with that. It's actually optional, so you can skip it if you don't want. Okay. So when you're done, what region is your business base? So you go select on the region. Well, I don't want to waste a lot of time looking for things, so I can basically pick any region, right? So I don't want to waste time on just searching for a particular thing. So let's assume you're in Colombia, or you are in South Africa, you are in Kenya, Nigeria. So pick any one and go ahead. And what contact details? Okay, here you can add a phone number, right? You can add a phone number, but I think, let me see this. Okay, so let's see how we can go about this. And you can basically select country. All right. So when you're done, click on next. Let's wait. I hope the internet, allows us to be a little bit faster. Okay, so you can see the verification. Okay, sorry. Yeah, the verification, part of it, right? And please enter email address to verify. You can see the method that is coming up. So they just need my email. So if I add my email, basically they will send a code to me and I will get verified. Just what happened 4 days ago when I opened for someone, right? So there is also this method where you will be asked to make a video, right, about your products and services. So you make the video and upload, and basically that one could take maybe a few days, right? Maybe 3 days, 4 days, depending on how Google is going through, whatever you uploaded for them, right? So when you're done, I will skip this. I don't want to do that, right? So I will skip this, but you can add it. Even if you don't verify, you can still verify later, right? We are going to look at that. So I've clicked verify later. So let's just wait to see what comes up next. Yeah, so here you update your schedule. On Sunday, do you work? No, closed. On Monday, do you work? No, closed. On Tuesday, do you work? Yes, I work on Tuesday. So I open by 7:30 a.m. and I close here by I close here by 6 p.m. Wednesday, what time do you open? What time do you close? You can do the rest for others, but let me just do for one, right? so we won't spend much time. So when you're done, click on next. Okay, here you add the description of your business, right? So my description is food. I love food. So you can just remember that whatever you're typing in your description mustn't be more than 750 words, right? So that's how far your description can go. So you can just add a brief description about your business. Let's assume food, so and so this, then you paste, that's that. Then you continue, click on next. So when you are done, you can add photos at the moment while you're setting up your profile. Then you can decide to add these photos later. Okay, so I don't have any photo to add right now. So I will skip and assume to add it later. Okay, here do you have a domain? You can either say, you can go ahead if you have a workspace domain, right? To add, if you don't have, you can skip this. I don't have. So I click on continue. And there you go. Your profile is all set up. This is my profile. Peter's Food Industry. Okay, so over here you can manage your accounts. I have an account right now. You can manage your account over here. You can just navigate through all these features to see how you can manage your account one after the other. First, you can come to edit profile, click on the edit and see everything we did before. You can change your business name, you can change your category, you can change your description, your opening hours, your contact details, and so many other information here, right? So you can manage your profile live on the web, right? So you can change these features and add new ones. And here, someone asked about where to read reviews, right? You can come here and read reviews. So if you click here, you will see all the reviews. You can see that I'm not allowed to access the review section because my profile has not been verified, okay? It has not been verified, so I can't access the review section. So your profile needs to be verified before you can have access to so many other features. So if you want to get verified, even after creating or setting up the profile, where do you go to? You come here, you can see get verified. So if you click here, you follow the verification process and get verified. So here you can upload your photos if you didn't upload any of them, or you have new photos, new images of your product and services, you can upload them here. Here, you can check your performance, can leverage on the insights from here, right? You can advertise using here, so you can use your Google Business Profile as a landing page, right? So you can use this link here over here to advertise, right? And you can have some booking sessions as well, food ordering sessions, and also you can edit your products over here, right? Then the Q&A section, that's to say those frequently asked questions, you can add them on this platform and also add answers to those frequently asked questions. Now, this is your profile. Now, you can see here on my right, you can't see anything, right? Because this profile has not been verified. So if it's verified, it will appear here and it will show verified. You will see a blue tick by the side of your name, right? So you can click here and continue the verification process. Are we together? Any questions? I hope that's that. I know that's all about the Google Business Profile. So if you have any questions now, ask, and I will spend these remaining minutes to answer all your questions. Thank you, guys. Okay, so I'm in the Q&A right now. I've tried to set up my business on Google and was asked to record a video. Yes, that's definitely what I'm talking about, which I did and sent. They also said they have sent a code, but I have not received any code, and I have not received any feedback regarding the video. Okay, well, I can't tell what you possibly didn't do right, but I know maybe there's something you didn't do right, okay? Because I remember the video I did and shared, it took just about 4 days and I got, a reply from them. I didn't even get anything aside from the email I got from them letting me know that, oh, my profile has been verified. Okay. So I don't know what you're not doing right, but I will advise, since it's a new profile, could you get rid of that profile and start the process once again so that you can have, exactly what you want, since you've been able to see from today's session how to go about it. Okay. Do you pay for verification? No. If it's not done through a third party, it's free, right? If you're using an external party like opera.com is also a third party that can help your profile to be verified immediately. I hope you pay over there, right? I'm not too sure, so I don't want to give you a detail on what I'm not sure about, because I've never used a third party, but I know there is a third party site like opera.com, right? Africa 11 something like that, right? So you can use them as well to verify your profile. But I hope and I think you will pay over there. But if Google verifies you automatically, you don't need to pay. Just opened mine and I got verified. Thanks for the training. Wow, this is interesting. Precious, you opened yours now and you got verified. That's good. That's what I'm talking about. Please, how can we add a link to the landing page? How can we add a link our landing page? I don't actually get that, but if you're looking for a way to add your website, right? You have a website and you want to add to your profile. If you come here, you click on edit profile, right? There is a space here for website. You go down, this is it, website. So if you click on the edit icon here at the top of website, so you can add the URL of your website here and you save it. And that's how you automatically link your website to your Google Business profile. Okay. I hope I've answered that. Let me see what other question I have here. On my Google Biz, the Google map shows the environment of the address used. The pics shown on my profile is not appealing at all. It was picked from the address using Google Map. Can it be changed? Definitely, you can get rid of it, right? You can remove the profile. Just come to photos and you can see which one to remove and which one to add. Definitely, I can't have access to this profile because it has not been verified, okay? So you won't be able to see that practically, but get to photos and get rid of that profile. It happened to me as well. So I removed the image. It's your account, you can manage it. What you want, you can keep. What you don't want, you can get rid of it. The advertisement section, how does this work and how do you advertise? So definitely you copy this link, the advert link, right? Copy the advert link. If you are on another platform, right? You can copy the advert link, then attach it as a landing page, or you can use this link directly to run an ad, okay? From this space, you can run an ad here, okay? So that's how it works. I hope that's served. That was from Patricia. No, that was from Favor. How do I log in to access my profile? Well, you don't have to log in to access your profile. It's on Google, right? So all you need to do is you can basically, since it's your Gmail, right? What you need to do first is log in that Gmail on that browser. As long as you log in that Gmail on that browser, that's it. If you just search for the name, it will appear because you're the owner. If you go to business.google.com, it will definitely pop up because it's your account. Okay, so you don't have to log in anywhere or do anything special. What are the steps to deleting account? Thank you for the question. I think someone earlier asked that, though it skipped my mind. For you to delete accounts, let's see here. First, come to this arrow at the top here. Come here, business profile settings. Okay. Under business profile settings, come to remove business profile. Click on remove business profile. Am I too fast? I feel like I'm fast. Let me go back. Okay. This is your account. You want to delete it, right? Come here at the top right where you have this icon. Click on the icon. Come down to business profile settings. Click on business profile settings. Come to remove business profile. Click on remove business profile and come to remove profile contents managers. So you click here. So if you want to transfer, right? You want to transfer ownership to someone, you can click this first one. Stop managing this profile. If you want to remove the profile entirely, you just click here and you click continue and you click remove. And there you go. It's done. Have you seen? It has disappeared from my search. Okay. Okay. When including videos, is it compulsory for my face to show or just the products and services? Well, it depends on what you want. If you know you are very beautiful, you are very handsome, you can add your face. All these things adds to the attraction, right? Someone can just come to your profile and say, see this fine girl. see this fine baby, right? So you can add all of that, right? So sorry, I have been having challenges with my network. Please, what do you need to open a Google business? So head on to business.google.com/create, okay? Business.google.com. You can get started from there. Please, is Google Business free or I need to pay? It's free. Please, I want to create a website. Yes, it's either you create a website by looking for a professional, designer, website designer to create a website for you, or you can get started with some free website templates, right? So just basically edit some things there and have a free website for yourself. Now, the link to the website templates will be shared in the chat section. Just look out for it, all right? That was for you. Choose some. Please, can I get a link to create a website? Yes, please. The link will be shared in the chat. Yes, in the chat section. What are the requirements, things to consider before opening a construction design and consultancy Google Business profile? What are the, please let me come again. What are the required things to consider before opening a Google Business profile is a Google Business profile. Even if you're opening it for, you're opening it because you want to sell fish. You're opening it because you want to, sell crayfish. Opening it because you want to sell mfi. I don't know if you know mfi. Or you're opening it because you want to sell basically anything, right? So the basic steps are just those steps in which we've just seen, right? Now, any other thing that comes in between in terms of your content, the creativity that you're adding to your content and everything now follows your niche, right? But just follow the steps in which we just saw, the optimization, the images, the text content, all those things contribute to how rich your profile should be, okay? Will you share a soft copy of the guide? So sorry, we do not share our presentation slides. Can you open a multiple? Yes, with one Gmail, you can have so many Google Business Profile accounts. Okay, that was from Stella. What kind of videos I need to do in order to get verified? Basically, the ones I have seen is video about your product and services. So what you're selling, just make a little video and upload. You will be given the instruction, all right, depending on the verification method. Where do you include videos, please? I've deleted the account. Where you have photos, you'll see a section for videos, so you can add it over there. Yes, you can edit your location. Yes, this is from anonymous attendee. You can also edit your location if you want to change the location. I posted, but I was flagged. Could you probably be the, I don't know what you actually posted because Google has its own policy on their platform, right? So you want to read through their policies as well. For a free website, how often do you need to update it? I once opened a free website on Canva and was not able to access it after some months. Possibly, I don't know their policies on creating a website on Canva, right? Possibly, maybe they have a policy that if you stay for a longer time without visiting their website, you'll get kicked out. I don't know, possibly, right? So maybe that was the reason. So consider creating a new one and be very, very active. Is Google Business Profile different from a normal website? Yes, it's different from a normal website. So Google Business Profile is just like an online store, right? Online store, while a website is just a website. It carries basically different pages, sectors of whatever you have to do as a business. What if I want to add my staff to manage? Yeah, definitely you can add, right? You can add. That's a very good question. You can add, or you can just transfer ownership if that's also okay with you. What if I want to, okay. I don't think I'm getting this question. Precious, how do I fix time? They are telling me against 2 p.m. Oh, you want to set your opening and closing hours, right? So all you need to do is, just as I clicked on the button for Tuesday, right? There will be a drop down. So basically select which one do you want? Your opening on Monday, you're opening by 7 a.m. If you keep scrolling down, you see 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 a.m., and all of that. So pick the one that you want for the opening hours and also go to the closing hours and pick the one that you want, okay? How do you share your Google Business Profile to your LinkedIn? So yeah, go to the review section, right? Copy the link. When you go to the review section, copy the link and then share on your platforms. So from there, you can have a lot of reviews. Your customers can leave reviews for you, and they can also from there visit your profile. Can you please resend the link to open the Google Business Profile? Well, business.google.com, that's the link, but please, my moderators, kindly reshare the link in the chat section. Can I lose my business? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I think I've answered all the questions. Thank you so much. At exactly the time. And I hope this session was a very wonderful one for you. So before we go, please drop your favorite emojis for me. I love emojis. Don't just go like that. Mine is always the thumbs up. I love the thumbs up emoji. I don't even know why. So I've dropped mine. Drop yours. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being your facilitator today. And we meet again tomorrow, same time. And do well to also make the session very, very engaging as it is today. And I love you all. Thank you. Kisses from Emmanuel Peters, right away from Nigeria in the beautiful city of PH. Bye, guys.